What is your most hated movie cliché? Using miscommunication as the main cause of drama in a rom-com before the inevitable makeup in the third act. One guy fighting off 10 guys, and instead of them attacking him all at once, they wait their turn to be defeated. The bad guy will be pointing a gun at the good guy. All he needs to do is pull the trigger. But he talks instead, and that'd buy time for our good guy so that he could outwit the bad guy. When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk. Feedback whenever someone starts talking into a microphone. Falling through windows. Because apparently toughened glass doesn't exist. When digging a hole to bury a body, the hole always has perfectly vertical sides. Anyone who's ever dug a hole knows this is impossible. At the end of any class, as everyone is leaving, the teacher tells them to read chapter 4 inches. Never happened in real life. When someone tells a joke but you only hear the punchline. When the driver of a car keeps their eyes focused on the passenger for an entire conversation, without looking at the road. When the protagonist doesn't do that anymore, and the movie requires his expertise because he's the best, so he ends up doing that thing he swore never to do again. Any type of dialogue where the bad guy tells the good guy something along the lines of, "You may not know this, but we are more similar than you think." The slasher movie villain who's never really dead. If you cough, you die. Also, when something could be resolved with one sentence but they choose to let the other person just walk away. A teacher says, "Today we'll be talking about the Civil War," and the bell rings. As the students file out of the classroom and write a 2-page essay about Abraham Lincoln. Quote, like, "Lady, read a single article on lesson planning and time management." The bad guy not killing the good guy immediately. "I can explain," proceeds to not explain while the other person leaves in a huff. The Hollywood hang-up. A character hangs up the phone without saying goodbye or ending the conversation in a natural way. It pulls me out of the movie every time. It's my last mission. Can't wait to see my wife and baby girl. Then immediately dies in some dramatic way. Thing. Also applies to, it's 3 days, till retirement. Children who either talk like cynical 40-year-olds, Ghostbusters, Afterlife, or simply exist to defy their parents and do what they want, putting everyone in danger. Usually getting them out of danger means innocents die. Everyone running in panic, little girl crying, doll laying in the dirt. The only living descendant of a plus 1,000 years old lineage. For thousands of years, the family never branched. It's always only one kid at a time. Kills many of the main villain's expendable henchmen in order to reach the main villain. Then when they reach the main villain, "No, I'm not going to kill you. Because then I'd be as bad as you. Fuck off." Takes her hair down and her glasses off, and oh look, she's been hot this whole time. Specific to horror movies. But the character opens a door and closes it to reveal a monster behind it. Jump scare is overdone.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.